Try again. Welcome to Game Night Live in Mordheim, City of the Damned. I'm very happy to be back in Mordheim. We've had kind of a break from the game for a bit to do some other games. So I hope you guys are all well and ready to kill some people with me with the human exploration unit. But first we'll just go over the new patch that just arrived. I think they just dropped it actually. One of the things I'll just go to, where is it? Steam. Here we go. One of the things they changed in this patch is they've actually built this part of the game now on DX 11 instead of DX 9. I think that we're going to see some pretty decent FPS improvements by them doing that. Also means that the patch is 3 gigabytes, but probably most of us can live with that. And they have added a new content, and that's why I've loaded up our PvP warband here, the Sisters of Sigmar with Sister Peggy One Eye, unfortunately retired now. They have added, instead of these great hammers, you can now get a Sigmarite great hammer. Oh, we have a purple one. Oh, so the Sigmarite great hammer is, as you can see, to bypass some Divine Wrath chance. 12% on the purple one and 9% on this one, and probably 6% on the white ones. And these were originally added to the Witch Hunters warband. Kes announced it, and we all went, what about the sisters? And he went, oh, I don't know, I need to talk to Sultan. And he went and talked to Sultan, and I think 3 hours later he said it's going to be added to the sisters. That's pretty cool. I've been missing this from this warband greatly. So I think that it's a bit in between of a great axe and a great hammer, because it bypasses 15% armor absorption, which is not as much as the great axe, but it's really cool. Slow attacks, of course, heavy, of course, and tiring, of course. So this is a really great addition. Let's look at how does it look. Yeah, just the normal skin, of course, but it's fair. That's really cool. Thank you very much, Rogue Factor, for listening to us. Exactly. Booscore, it makes sense that the sisters have them, but I think the guys at Rogue Factor simply didn't think about it. They thought about the Witch Hunter warband as that unit that should have the warrior priest should have the option to wield a two-hander. But it makes sense that the sisters have access to it as well. All right. Some of the other things they've added is a pop-up to notify new players about the necessity of going through the tutorials before starting a warband. This is really good. I think maybe every day, every second day, a new post is popping up on the Steam forum that the game is too hard. And all these people, what they have in common is they haven't played the tutorials. I haven't either, but the tutorials weren't there when I begun, so it doesn't really matter. But was it added bonus of what? Pretty easy to overlook. What is the added bonus of the Great Ulrican? The added bonus of the Ulrican axe is basically the same as, I don't even have one. Ah, dang it. The Ulrican axe is 18% armor absorption on the blue. And yeah, yeah, exactly, totem slacked. The The Orican Axe has the crit bonus, crit damage bonus, which fits the Wolf Priest, his skills greatly. Some of them increasing his to crit greatly. Alright, okay. One of the main things they've added as well is that they have changed so that when you send off Wordstone, not the shop, Wordstone for the wait request to your main faction, you get reputation. Earlier you didn't. It just said, oh well, 183, thank you very much, you're doing your job. We're not gonna repay you for doing your job. But now it actually adds to your reputation what you send off. That is a really, really good change, because it's hard to bring up your faction reputation already. I haven't even managed to get anyone up to 4 yet, and I've been playing over 300 hours, so I think that would be that's going to be a very, very good change, and will make it so that your primary faction is also the one you have the highest reputation bonuses with. Really good. That's a very, very good change indeed. Alright, one of the major things they've added is that now flagellants can use maces. How amazing is that? Yes, I got to say it live. I think they should be able to wield maces, but the funny part is just that it's amazing. So, also they fixed the trap that gave the stealth climb buff, which I really enjoyed though, hitting a trap and getting stealth climb. But now it's fixed. Rarator, it seriously just landed. I think right around 8, so you didn't miss anything. Also, veteran ranks from 11, 12, 13 and 14 now gives 2 veteran skill points instead of 1, which is really cool. If anyone has, I don't. I'm at 9, I think. Hold on a sec. I think I'm at 9, so I haven't reached the magical 11, but it's retroactive. So if you are at 11, you will get an extra skill point to spend. Yeah, the stealth climb buff from a trap was a bug. Really odd. And the regeneration of the enemies in the Cult of the Possessed story mission 2-1, the one we did a couple of months ago, and the Sisters of Sigmar mission 2-4 has been reduced to 50 wounds instead of 75. The regeneration in my playthrough wasn't really a problem because I blocked it off right away, but 50 seems a bit better. Not as powerful as 75. You could actually outdamage that 50. Extra arm mutations now. They bypass dodge by 15%. Was 10%, so 15% now. And they don't bypass parry anymore in the text because it's armbands, so it negates parry already. They have changed some skills. Burn the Witch has been changed to 2 OP and 1 SP from 3 OP to use. And riposte stance, successful parry while using this stance will also reduce the cost of counterattacks by 1, which just makes the smuggler even better at melee suddenly. It's really, really good. And it makes sense, actually, the riposte part of it. I think that's really cool. And Fanatical Seal, the using cost has been reduced to 2 strategy points instead of 3, which is actually pretty good because the Fanatical Seal is brilliant. It's an awesome skill. But the problem with it was that you have it mainly on your zealots or your flagellants, and they just at max have 6, 7 strategy points to spend. So using 3 of them was kind of hard. Getting that plus bonus to hit. Boon of Chaos is now stackable. Funny. And Infused Globe, the animation when healed will now show the buff animation, which I suggested they change. I know it's a small thing, but success. Healing Hand has been reduced to 3 meters instead of 5. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. 5 you mean? 5 bleh? I don't know. Word of Damnation, the duration has been increased to 2 turns, but the all-alone fear terror penalty have been reduced to -15 for the normal version and -30 for the master version. Warp Accretion, Blessing of Ulrich has been changed. The critical hit damage bonus has been reduced to 10%, was 15 for the regular and 20% was 30 for the mastery version. But the duration has been increased to 2 turns, which is pretty cool. I asked Buskor, I asked Kes to check out if the Wordstone buff was changed. It might show up later here, because it's a big patch. They also changed it so that the contact librarian here, where is it? Do I have it here? No, I don't. Veteran skills. Contact librarian is now 10% chance and 15 at the mastery version instead. Just because people were getting, 2, 3 formulas like every 5 days, so it was a bit OP with 25%. So it's pretty okay, I think. Yeah, I said strategy points. Yeah. So they have 6, I think. 7 at the most, if I remember correctly. Right off the top of my head. Oh, congrats, Rarator, on veteran rank 9. Okay, 450, 500. It's cool. It's good. Also, they have reduced mission objective fonts size and paragraph width so that it's not as intrusive on the screen. We're gonna see that soon. They have adjusted the tooltip to fix the hidden information issues with long descriptions on two-handed weapons, which I also pointed out. And they have adjusted layout in hideout screens to avoid issues like hidden characters and overlapping buttons. Nothing I have seen, but I noticed this. Look at this. It didn't do that earlier today. Like the marking here. I guess that's hidden characters, I don't know. Hopefully they've fixed the map bugs. Here comes the fixes. Fixed issues that blocked at the 98% loading of a mission save. They fixed visual issues on the Witch Hunter flails. I don't know what that was. Fixed some visual issues with the body parts, like the zealot's torso just popping off, going away. Fixed an issue allowing the executioner to loot when multiple interactions are available. Okay. Fixed an issue with the overview, which were not displaying current warrior and warband wagon probably. So that's fixed. Fixed some issues with the translation in various languages. Fixed the issue with the totem in mission 3 of the Witch Hunters, preventing players from completing the mission. That was a really game-breaking bug. Fixed an issue with the AI stuck in the search position. Okay. Fixed an issue that was preventing the continue button to show up in the main menu. a pretty big issue. Fixed an issue in the options menu that was crashing the game on close. The executioner attack animations have been given more dynamism and rhythm. I just pointed out that the executioner's attack animation is very, very slow and looks a bit stupid, and they fixed it. Improved highlights visibility and improved invitation flow, which I have no idea what means. Alright, and that's basically the changes to the new patch. Awesome patch. Wow. That's